Everyone, I wanted to come on here and give some clarity. I know a lot of the divine feminines are struggling right now because the divine feminines are feeling the divine masculines, and they're also at a point where they're just done with the journey. And today, normally I don't do energy updates this often, I'll do it like once a week, if that. But I have to be honest and give my feedback on the energies that I felt today. Normally I try to stay positive and I try to shed a lot of light on things, but I have to be honest with you guys. If I'm going to be my most authentic self with you, I have to be honest even about the parts that are not so upbeat. Okay, this journey is a roller coaster, right? We all know that. The twin flame journey is a roller coaster. It is so up and down, and that is how life is, right? Nothing is stagnant, okay? But of course, naturally, we want everything to just go up, 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 right? Especially as we're healing, we want everything to be glowing and getting better. But unfortunately, lately, because I believe we are feeling the divine masculines. They're going through their tower moments. They're going through their own dark night of the soul. As a collective, this can happen. We are going to be feeling them going through that, okay? Today's energies were horrific. I hated it. No matter what I did, I meditated. I went for a walk in the beautiful weather. I listened to fun music to dance, and I danced. I listened to subliminals to help me rewire my brain. And it was helping in that moment. But as soon as I would stop meditating, as soon as I would stop listening to subliminals, as soon as I would, stop distracting myself, I was in my feels and I just wanted to cry. I was at the grocery store, fine, sort of, right? I was tired, but I'm like, why do I feel like I need to cry? And I thought, okay, maybe I'm hormonal. Maybe, something's coming, if you know what I mean, right? And so I'm like, what is this? And I spoke to Chris, Lion in the Stars again. I'm like, well, he's a divine feminine. He's a dude. He's not going to be hormonal. So let me ask him, right? Are you feeling these feelings? And he's like, ma'am, the emotions today have been brutal. We're always on the same wavelength. So I know that I can confirm with him what's going on in the collective. We were literally on the same exact page. In fact, he made a post today. Everything he said word for word was what I had sent in an audio to my girlfriends about what I'm feeling is happening for the collective. I understand this journey. Everyone says this journey is not for the weak, right? We get strong on this journey though, okay? We were weak at one point, but we get strong on this journey. But right now, a lot of the divine feminines are so fed up. They're fed up because the divine masculines aren't stepping up, because they're not coming forward, because they come in and out, they're breadcrumbing, they don't know what they want. And because the divine masculines are having tower moments and having their dark night of the soul as a collective, the divine feminines are feeling it, okay? We went from so detached to now feeling their energies and feeling their sadness and then wanting to reach out, right? I literally almost reached out to my divine masculine because I'm like, what is happening? Divine feminines don't reach out, okay? Unless you feel something so horrific, okay? Or it's their birthday or whatever. I know Thanksgiving is coming up, whatever. But don't reach out to your divine masculine because your divine masculine needs to solve this on their own. They need the space to figure it out. However, don't be upset with them. I know we want to be upset because we're so tired. We've been in this journey for so long. We're so tired of having these emotions. We're so tired of the up and down, the roller coaster. We don't want these feelings anymore. We want to go back to detachment and we want to continue focusing on ourselves. That is what you need to do though, is continue focusing on yourself. But just because you are feeling their emotions and you want to reach out, you don't need to reach out. As a divine feminine, you need to reach out in the 5D. telepathically. Okay, remember that we are leading this journey spiritually, and the divine masculines lead the journey physically. This is why when we feel something going on and we feel like reaching out, reach out in the 5D, send them love, send them a message, talk to them as if they're there, but spiritually. Okay, I know it sounds cuckoo, I know it feels weird, but most of my divine feminines know what I'm talking about. But divine feminines, you have to surrender the journey to God and have faith. I'm not saying accept breadcrumbs. If you're still in communication with your divine masculine, set boundaries, okay? If you must, right? If they're still going in and out and you're talking to them, set those boundaries. But no, if a divine masculine is taking time away from you to gather their thoughts and process their feelings, let them gather their thoughts and process their feelings, because you had to do the same thing. I know we want to give up. I know we want to be done. I know that you're tired. It is exhausting. But right now, what the divine masculine needs is unconditional love. That's what we are here for. Remember I've said this before in a previous video. Remember that the divine masculines are here to teach you, right? This is why the separation occurs. When they ghost you, when they run, when they leave, whatever it is, however it was that they ran, that separation occurs, and that triggers you to go within, to love yourself, to know your worth, to get closer to God. It triggers that spiritual awakening, right? And you end up falling so in love with yourself that you won't tolerate anything less than you deserve, right? And then throughout this journey, you are learning what unconditional love is, and you are teaching them what unconditional love is by holding that space of unconditional love. Forgiveness. This is something I teach in my course, okay? Practicing forgiveness, not just for your twin flame, but all those around you. Not resenting your twin flame or anyone around you. But this journey, I know it is so hard. We have to balance our energies, okay? This is also something else that I'm teaching in my course. It's the part 2 of my course. I haven't released it yet, but basically, what happens on this journey? So something that occurs on this journey, as we know, the runner-chaser can flip-flop, right? So when the divine masculine eventually comes back, sometimes it makes the divine feminine want to run. But that is because your energies are not aligned, which is something that I teach. I'm going to teach people how to do self-energy healing on my upcoming workshop. So you need to balance your energies, right? You need to be level-headed and grounded and keep that compassion, that unconditional love for your divine masculine, because you already went through this. You went through your dark night of the soul. So as a divine feminine who is leading this journey, you should be, out of all people, the one to be most understanding and compassionate to what your divine masculine is going through. We all know that they go through it differently. They need the space. They want the space. They have to process it. Whereas we wanted to, we wanted to talk to them. I understand. But you have to let them go through it so that they can come back and offer you something when they're actually ready, not when they're half-assing something, right? You don't want them incomplete. You want them whole and complete and ready to be with you. So please give them time and surrender and have faith and trust in God that everything will happen when it's meant to. My daughter was watching this clip from David and Goliath, the kids' Bible story, and he said, David defeated Goliath. And what did he say? How did he defeat him? Because he trusted in God. He had faith in God that he would defeat Goliath. This is the same thing. You have to trust in God that you will defeat this journey. You will overcome this journey by trusting in God, having faith that everything will work out. All right? Have faith.